Good morning, boys and girls. How are you today? Hope you're doing very well. We're still again in week 2 from unit 6. And today we're focusing on our vocabulary strategy on something called antonyms. Antonyms, okay? What do we mean by this word? Now, last week we took synonyms. This week we're taking antonyms. Antonyms means like two words, but they have different meaning or the opposite of that meaning. So, antonyms mean two words that have opposite meanings. Examples, we have boy and girl. We have hot and cold. And finally, we have day and night. So what do we call these words that have the opposite meaning? We call them again, economy antonyms. Antonyms. Okay? So, I'm going to show you some more examples. And we will be doing just a quick revision of something else that we took last week. So, last week we took synonyms. This is in our vocabulary strategy. Synonyms mean the same, like start, begin, pretty, lovely, quick, fast, and so on. They mean the same. They have two words, they are having the same meaning. But antonyms, no, it's the opposite. Like two words, but they're having the opposite meaning. Totally like a different meaning. So, like I'm going to give you some examples just as shown here in the picture, such as left, right, loud, soft. What's the opposite of fast? Slow. Someone who's really moving slow. Now we have several types. What's the opposite of several? Like I have many or a lot. Few, like I don't have a lot, like little, I have little. Front, what's the opposite of the word front? I'm standing in front of you. It's the opposite of the word front is back. What's the opposite of the word last? Who is lining at the last? And who is lining first? So first and last are opposite, and we call them again antonyms. Okay, let's continue with the examples. We have older and younger, someone who is really old and someone who's really young. We have nervous. What's the opposite of the word nervous? That's someone who doesn't feel really comfortable and he's really feeling so stressed. Brave, like he's really willing to do this and he has the courage, or she has the courage to do such a thing. She's brave, or he's brave. What's the opposite of early, late? What's the opposite of someone who's really serious? Someone who's really acting silly. So serious and silly are antonyms. That means that we have two different words and they have different meaning as well, or the opposite meaning. Okay, now grab your term book please and open it on page 290. Okay. So here it says, again, vocabulary strategy. You need to open your book on page 290. Did you open it? Okay. Okay. Now here it says, vocabulary strategy antonyms. Words with opposite meanings are called, see all, see? I'm reading this all. Called antonyms. Read each sentence. Circle the word that has the opposite meaning. That means a different meaning of the bold word. What do you mean by the bold? Bold that has really very dark black color, like this word. So, the tiny mouse ran away. Circle the word that has, so you need just to circle this word so you can look and find out the correct opposite of this word. Tiny. What's the opposite of tiny? Now, small is the meaning of tiny. But we're not looking for the synonym. We're not looking for the same meaning. No. We're looking for the opposite meaning. So what's the opposite of tiny? Huge. Good job. So huge is the opposite of tiny. That means it has a different meaning or a different opposite word. Okay. Jemmy felt better after a day in bed. What is the opposite? Look at the picture. Here he is better. Here, how does he look? Happy, best, or worse? Okay, number 3. Melissa told us the show was great. Now, if something was really great, what's the opposite of great? Something went, Is it long or awful? Excellent. Awful is the correct answer for this word. Number 4. The ride was very loud. What's the opposite of loud? Now, when you are loud in the classroom, what does the teacher ask you to do? Please be noisy or please be quiet. Good job. Now here, Paul. See, I'm reading the sound that we're taking for this week, which is ah. Paul always plays baseball on Friday. Always. What's the opposite of the word always? Never. He never played baseball. Number 6. Dad can climb the tall ladder. What's the opposite word of tall? We have short, safe, big. Short. Excellent. Good job. I hope this was really fun and clear for you boys and girls. And see you in the upcoming video. Bye-bye. Love you all.